Good evening. I want to take just a quick moment of your time and share with you why we have launched 60-second sermons. Not only does our country need as many points of access to the gospel as possible, points of access that are easily identifiable, that are user-friendly, and that are short and to the point as well. But in addition to the fact that we need that on a regular basis, we are at a very unusual moment in American history just now. We are at a time very much unlike anything that most of us have ever experienced. I have experienced better than 60 years of life, but I've never known a juncture quite like what we have in America right now. It can be complained about. It can be the subject of much conversation and debate. It might even spur no small amount of cynicism. We could say many laudable things about many people in our country. There are things to be commended on the part of our leaders at the national, state, and local levels. And there are things that plenty of people are spilling ink and having more than a few moments of conversation about that are not nearly so complimentary. We could say a lot of things about the American population. There are some things about Americans just now that amuse us. There are things that irritate us. And there are things that restore our hope in the common people of our land as well. But when we think about this moment in time, it seems to me that we can redeem this moment because it is unique. Because people do have fears. Because they have legitimate concerns. Because people are thinking about ultimate issues. People like you, people like me, are talking about life and death. The fragility of life is a very real thing in the minds of most of the people, not only in America, but around the world just now. We're talking openly about mortality rates. We're talking every day about death. And you cannot talk about death but think about what is beyond death. And so for those of us who embrace the Christian faith, or perhaps we should say have been embraced by the Christ of the Christian faith, this is a unique moment. A moment where people are already talking about what we want to talk to them about. They're talking ultimate issues. We don't have to bridge that gap. They're talking about life and death. We don't have to bring up what are sometimes unpleasant subjects. No, just now, there is provided for us a platform for not just a national discussion, but a personal discussion about what the gospel is and how the gospel meets the fundamental needs of life. About something even more substantively important than medicine and hygiene. And that is the tools, the resources necessary to cope with crisis. And even more important, that relationship with God that gives one confidence that even when staring into the cold, dark eyes of death, we have triumph. We have assurance that to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. For those of you who may not know, I'm Rodney F. Autry, and I have been thinking for a number of months now about creating 60-second sermons. A simple format for people on the go to get the gospel every day. And not just that, but a very simple tool for you to share with others with a quick touch on the screen of your smartphone, a quick move of the finger on your touchpad, so that you can share what I have already shared in this format with other people. And after having thought about this and prayed about this for many months, though I had intended to wait to what I thought was a more strategic moment for the launch, it became obvious to me there was no more strategic moment than this moment. A time in which much of the world has almost come to a standstill. Many of us spending much of our time now in our homes. Children not in school. Many of you in the workforce working from home if you have that luxury. And many people are unable to go to their favorite venues. It just seemed as if this was the moment to do this. And so today, we began by posting on YouTube, and you'll find it on Facebook as well. You'll find it on YouTube on my channel, Rodney Autry. You'll find it on Facebook on our page, 60-Second Sermons. The first of our 60-second messages. I hope that this will be meaningful to you. I hope it'll be an encouragement to you in what may be discouraging times. But I hope that for all of us, this becomes a life-giving tool, a means by which we offer peace to many who don't have it. We offer hope to those who are searching for it. We offer meaning to those who find life to be a riddle. Thank you for giving me just a few moments of your time tonight to talk about one of my heartbeats. And that is to use technology to reach the 7.5 billion perishing people. Because whether they perish from the coronavirus or not, we're all perishing if we do not know the Lord Jesus Christ. And I'm grateful for this moment in time when I can use simple technology, and you can as well, to reach out to all of those people. That's all 60-second sermons is about. It's just about you and I reaching the world in a quick, but I hope a very meaningful and life-transforming kind of a fashion. Good night. God bless you.